Hey, Earth Signs, thank you for joining me on this lovely evening. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. So, for my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, this reading is for you. Whenever you watch this video, this is when it was meant for you to watch it. Just know that all messages will not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Take what you can, leave the rest, and we'll do this again next week. Any information about Sage Company will be in the description box. So, with that being said, Earth Signs, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. Thank you for those who are returning. And for my new followers, I do read my cards in the upright. I am an intuitive reader, so I do make it make sense, okay? And thanks everyone for joining us, and for our new subscribers, our new watchers, welcome, and for those returning, thank you. All right. Earth signs. So I feel like the energy around this reading, it just really feel like that the road has been a little rough for some of you, okay? Although you are ready for the battle, okay? Or you're prepared for the battle, or your walls are up and ready, you know what I'm saying? It just seems like that there's been an fluctuation in your fights, okay? Like there's been more to endure than it is for you to be able to absorb or stay focused on the great things that are happening in your life. Now it just seems like that these fights are overshadowing the blessings or the good things that are going on. So how do I get a handle on all this fighting, all these challenges, all these tests? One is not to act like that these things are not happening in your life, okay? Acknowledge them and be prepared to go ahead and face them head on, okay? So that you can go ahead and get through whatever it is, lesson, whatever it is that you need to know or gain from this, or, you know, get through it so you can get done with it and you can move on. All right. So what's holding you up is the fact of not taking any action or not making a final decision in something that can lead you through whatever this time of fighting, or, you know what I'm saying, just to get so you can go on, so you could stop it, so you can rest, so you can be at peace. But I felt like that some of this was onset from somebody trying to take something of value to you away from you, okay? This doesn't have to be a physical thing that they took. This could be, just say, like, leave me my dignity. If you don't leave me anything else, don't take away my blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? So it can be something of that nature versus something actually physical taking. But I feel like somebody didn't have a problem taking that or attempting to take that. But because you're ready for the battle, are you ready to take on this challenge? It's not going to go the way that they thought it was going to go, And even though the road is rough right now, you're going to be okay. You're going to get through this. And here's your reassurance. Everything is going to be okay. Even though this is difficult and it may hurt, you're going to get through this just fine. And the reason being is, for whatever the situation is for you, okay, earth signs, it doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve what you want to have in your life and what you how you want to do this or do things or move, how you make your move. It doesn't serve that, right? So you're gonna walk away from whatever this is, where this want to take you, right? I feel like the one thing about whatever the situation is that you know this may be for you, earth signs, I feel like there's this level that you don't want to stoop down to, that it's taking all of your power not to go there. And so instead of matching energies and all that, you're just gonna walk away. Only not because you can't handle it, but it's gonna be for the best of everybody in the situation if you handle it that way. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this. For some of you, I do feel like this may be involving finances, money, somebody's money. This may involve that, but know that when you move forward is the right direction for you to go in. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna take your stand in this. You're gonna say what you have to say. You're gonna walk away from the BS, right? The pettiness, the BS, and it's still gonna work out for you. Okay, it's gonna work out just fine for you. If somebody who's really thinking that they're doing something when they haven't even scratched whatever surface they're thinking they scratching, okay? But thankfully, you have shown restraint, because the situation could be a lot worse than what it is, okay? A lot worse. Yep. You are the mature party in this situation, and yes, it's got to do with money. All right, so how are we going to get to our happy place, earth signs? Again, the only reason why this situation is going in the manner in which it is going, the reason why this is going to work out for you, earth signs, okay, is because you're not stooping to their level. You are the mature one in this situation, all right? You're removing yourself from whatever environment that this situation puts you in, okay? You're removing yourself from it, and by you doing so, and you keeping your cool, all right? So I don't know if this has something to do with like a judgment or something like that, or a verdict, or you know what I'm saying, or like a court case or something like that, right? You winning this this monetary gain, whatever this is with money, it is you keeping your cool that is going to have things go in your favor. Okay, so just remember that. You know, you ready for the shits, right? But you got receipts. You see what I'm saying? So you could go there if you need to, but just in case, it's like you keeping your best weapon secret. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very smart in how you are maneuvering in this situation, earth signs, okay? So I do want to give you that. But so you have that everything is going to be okay again here, right over this fact of you ready to do what you need to do anything that's necessary, you're ready to do it, right? But just knowing how you handle this on the other side of this, because you're not looking in that direction of the pettiness and the stupidity that is going on surrounding whatever this is, you know there's something better in front of you. So that's why you're willing to just walk away from what's going on, because it is about to pay off for you. Okay, everything that you have put into this, and you what you have started from the induction or whatever this is, okay? This can even be some type of battle over a contract, a business, something like that, because I really feel like that this is something that you put yourself, all your time, even your money, right, into, to watch this grow to what it was, and then this person is trying to take it. This person is trying to stake their claim to what you rightfully have earned, okay? And outside of you showing your strength, and outside of you showing that restraint, spiritually, you're intact, okay? So you have also consulted your spiritual team. Now, I did another reading where the spiritual team was involved. The spiritual team is definitely involved, and they're making sure that this works out in your favor, and that it ends up for you this way, because rightfully you have put yours into this. And so that's how we're going to get to this. How we're going to get to your happy place? That was a question that I had asked. That's how we're going to get there. You maintaining your cool and being level-headed about the situation is going to help you more than it'll hurt you. All right, just know that. But the way you've been moving, man, the way you've been planning, how you've been moving, and how you're going to continue to move, genius. That's all I got to say. You are definitely playing chess while they playing checkers. I love to see it. I love to see it. Yeah, somebody else has the final say, right? And I really feel like that it's going to work out for you because of how you've been keeping your cool, because of how you've been playing this situation this whole time. So better things is on the other side of this, because you're doing it the right way, okay? Now, getting here, like I said, it wasn't easy. And what you've been going through have not been easy. This has been a difficult battle, but balance will be restored, okay? As long as you don't give up and you keep moving the way you've been moving, because it is the right way to move, okay? It's going to work for you, right? You had to remove those emotions so you can move like this, okay? On top of your intelligence, it's the way that you've been moving. So when you withdrew those emotions, and you know what outcome you're trying to get to and what you need to do to get there, you played it right. You played it. You manipulated this situation, and I don't even think I used manipulated in a good way in a while, but you manipulated this situation to where the outcome couldn't do nothing but work for you. You moved in silence. You did all this hard work in silence. Some of you even went through this alone, this whole ordeal. Some of you are going through this by yourself. All right. You being strong on your own. I don't know if that's a great thing, but you pulling it off. All right. And as soon as that, whoever gives that final say, this is where you're going to be. It's yours. It was for you to begin with. And even though they tried, they're not going to be allowed to do that. Okay. And they may have held some things up, until we got to this point, right? And get to this point of you getting your answer. So they may have made it hard for you in that sense, right? Like this could have been solved a long time ago, but for some reason it's been drug out, right? It's been taking longer than necessary. So how you feel about it, Earth signs? Whoa. Well, we ain't gonna use all those. Let's try this again. Now this one, I'm gonna go ahead and give you that one. because I really feel like that does apply to this. I do want to let you know you do have a lot of synchronicities here. You have a lot of things that are leading to ones. You have a lot of numbers, even these tens, right? You've gotten to the end of this situation, right? So now you're about to get what is due to you, or, you know, your new beginning, or being able to move on for this. So you do have a lot of beginnings, and start, you know, getting to move past this. So I do see that for you going on here. It's just like you had to get through these moments so you can move forward. All right. So you did exactly what you needed to do, right? You did it the way you needed to do it, using whatever methods you needed to get to where you are, okay? To get through this. And it only worked for you because you made this yours, right? You did it the way that you wanted to. You followed your own instincts. You followed your own intellect. You, right? This is why it worked. Now, this is them thinking they having control over the situation, thinking that they have control over you, thinking that they had this, that they was going to manipulate whatever they had to manipulate, and it was going to work out for them. They had another thing coming because they didn't know who they was up against. All right. They didn't know how powerful. They didn't know how powerful, one, your stance was on this, okay, and protecting this, because it was yours. It's rightfully yours, right? Yet this is another 8. So, once you did this, how you needed to do this, and you worked this the way that it needed to work, and a lot of that had to do with you removing the emotions from the situation, that's how you're going to get to your happy place. And this is how this person is not going to win. They're not going to succeed. All right, Earth signs. Well, I feel like this was really specific and detailed. So for whoever this resonates, I'm wishing you the best in this scenario, in this situation. I really feel like that you have been moving intelligently throughout this whole thing, okay? And remain in that same sense of intelligence when you're in front of whoever is making this final decision, because that's when it's really going to matter, okay? Any and all this other stuff is not going to matter. It's going to be how it's presented to this person, and then what this person feels about it after what's being presented. You know what I'm saying? So just know that you have this person to impress to get to that win, that happiness, you're at your peace again. Okay, so I'm going to pull these final oracle cards to conclude the reading, Earth signs. Place that here. Place that here. All right. First of all, I'm gonna give you this. It took a lot of this. This has not been easy for you guys, okay? For those of you who are going through this has not been easy at all. So, if it wasn't for your patience in this situation, I don't know how far you could have gotten. But I do know it took that time alone, and however you came up with your well thought out plan, that's where this happened. All right, doing this the way you needed to do it to work for you. Okay, This was all to protect what was yours, okay? So not only was this you protecting what was yours, but this is also letting you know that when you consulted your spiritual team on this, they added another layer of protection for you, okay? You have always been protected. So what you didn't have, they had, okay? And then at the end of the day, and when this is all over, you will finally be free of this. All right, you can finally breathe. You can finally throw up your hands in joy and bask in you being able to move forward and get on with your life. It's gonna be this feeling here. Okay, so take the win. Take the win, because it's definitely been hard for you. Okay, Earth signs. Thank you for supporting the channel. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like, tell others about us. Leave comments if you want to, if you feel comfortable to. But we're going to definitely do this again next week. Earth signs, you got this.